Hi guys, my name is Cherita and I'm the most positive person you'll ever meet. I guarantee it. Today I'm going to be doing a recap on the ACA competition that happened this weekend. And no, this is not the Affordable Care Act. This is American Cheerleader Association. So yes, this will be another cheer video, but you guys, it's cheer season. I cannot help but to talk about cheerleading. If you guys are interested in this video, go ahead and keep watching.
And it's bubbly, 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 bubbly. We are singing to our love.
This is the first time I'm going to be doing a recap of a competition. So if this is something you guys would like to see, make sure you give this video a thumbs up so that I know you guys like this content, and also leave me comments below in the comment section and let me know what you thought about this video. I will be discussing all of the world's teams that competed at this competition. If you guys would like me to discuss lower level teams, please let me know, and also please let me know where I can find some of these videos. Do you hear that? I know I'm not crazy. Also, let me know where I can find videos of lower level teams so that I am able to watch and give my opinions. Out of all of the world's teams that competed, there were 7 teams that I could not find videos for, so unfortunately I will not be discussing those teams. Those teams are Rebels Cheer Relentless, Pro Spirit, Maverick Outlaws, Cheer City United Lady Titans, Cheers and More Lady Respect, Cheer Station Flyers, and Cheer Eclipse Comets. If you guys have videos of those teams and want to hear about them, let me know in the comments below, or you can link up with me on my social media, preferably Twitter, and then I can do a follow-up video to this one. Champion Cheer Heat. First off, I loved the entire choreography within this routine. I enjoyed the personality and the performance of the overall routine that Champion Cheer Heat put out. They had a beautiful opening basket. The only thing that I didn't really like too much was there was a lot of standing around in the opening. When there was standing tumbling going on, there was a lot of standing around. At one point they incorporated a little bit of choreography, but to me it did look like just a lot of filling space when something else could have been going on. As far as technique in their tumbling, they need to work on keeping their fulls laid out. There are a lot of piked over fulls, and the flyers really need to work on their flexibility in their heel stretches, and you're honestly going to hear me say that over and over and over again in this video. But overall, it was a great routine. They do have amazing jumps. The routine honestly just needs to be perfected, but it's a really good routine and it's very entertaining to watch. So good job, Champion Cheer Heat. Oh, and they came into this competition already with an at-large bid, so they may be pushing for a paid bid, which can totally happen. Next, I'll be discussing Woodlands Elite Generals, who walked away from this competition with a full paid bid, which was well deserved. I love in the opening how they don't just do standing fulls, they actually complete their standing fulls and they all stand clean at the end of their standing fulls. It's not like standing full and I'm going to land with my chest down and hurry and transition to my next formation. No, it was like standing full, clean, stand, and then they moved on to their next formation. Their opposite side heel stretches needs work with their flexibility, but their elite is, oh my gosh, it's so incredible. It's jam-packed, full of difficulty. And I love the double cartwheel entrance from the 2 side stunt groups. Me personally, I like the variety that they have in their jump sequence. If you've watched any of my old videos, you'll hear me say I cannot stand when a team does like a hurdle or a triple toe tuck, because all you're showing really are 2 different jumps rather than adding a 3rd jump. So I love seeing a variety of jumps, which they did incorporate into their routine. And can we please just talk about the bounce back passes? Like, who are you? And this doesn't happen at the beginning of the routine. This happens like close to the end. That is very, very impressive, and it's executed very well. So kudos to the two girls that do the bounce back passes right before the pyramid. I also like how they incorporated different baskets in their pyramid. Yes, they're not level appropriate, but if you look at the score sheet, if they incorporate different stunts regardless of the level, because they've already hit their difficulty for level appropriate baskets. So the fact that they're doing different baskets within their pyramid helps them score higher with difficulty and creativity within their baskets, and also it's clean. One critique that I do have with their routine is their dance could be a lot more full out. With that being said, I don't know who could possibly be 1000% sharp after doing a routine like that. Next up is Stars Vipers Royal Cobras. I've never heard of this team before, but they walked away from this competition with a full paid bid, which once again, they fully deserved. They also had a very fun and exciting routine. Their personalities showed throughout the entire routine. I loved the choreo before their jumps. I loved the jump sequence itself. But honestly, I think just their stunt execution from the bases need a lot of work. Their stunting technique isn't the best, and the flyers need to work on their flexibility. But other than that, it was a phenomenal routine. And of course, their voiceovers are to die for. Now on to Woodlands Elite Recon. The whole routine just felt very rushed to me. It kind of seemed like it was a routine that was put together kind of last minute. The routine itself, the shell of the routine is really good. The pyramid really has potential to be one of the best pyramids I've ever seen, but they also need to work on just perfecting their routine. They need to work on their technique and their stunts. And yeah, I think that's it. And they walked away from this competition with an at-large bid to Worlds. Now, Spirit of Texas A-Team. They have a great, solid routine, but there were just a lot of mistakes that kept them from getting a paid bid. But I think they have a really, really good routine. They just need to hit. Once they hit, they'll be good to go. So I'm going to contradict myself a little bit. I did say that I like a variety of jumps, but they do a pike jump to standing tuck, which is great. I love that it's different, but I don't think that they should be doing that unless they all have amazing pike jumps, because then you're losing out on technique scores. You can put your pike jump somewhere else in the jump sequence and do a toe touch tuck. Just a suggestion. Another thing that I think could help their routine is if they didn't bounce so much in their stunts. They do a lot of dip 1, dip 3, dip 5, then they go. And to me, unless the dips are literally all timed perfectly, it throws off the synchronization of the rest of the stunt sequence. But that dance and those uniforms, I loved it. Love their uniforms. They look so good on the floor. Now, Woodlands Elite G.I. Janes. They left this competition with an at-large bid to Worlds. Their routine was very safe. In their opening baskets, I believe they did have one kick full basket. I'm not sure how that affected their basket difficulty, but a kick full is not level appropriate. So if they're not scoring a 5 in basket difficulty, that's why. They do have really good tumbling, but their pyramid is just very safe. It does leave a lot of room for improvement, but it's not going to score super high in difficulty. Also, I don't feel like there's enough substance in their elite sequences. It's a lot of straight up and downs, and they don't have a lot of body position variations. But like I said, it does leave room for difficulty and for improvement. It was a very clean, safe routine, and I like their jump sequence because, like most teams will do 4 jumps to tuck or 3 jumps to tuck, they did 1 to tuck and then 3 other jumps, which allowed all of their jumps to be executed very well. Spirit of Texas royalty. I believe one of the things that hurt them the most is that they didn't have any co-ed toss stunts. They did walk-ups. The rest of the routine was fantastic, but I think if they're looking to get that full paid bid, they're gonna have to step up their game in co-ed stunting. In the beginning, that stalled basket, that last stalled basket, oh my beautifulness. And they too had a variety of jumps, not just 2 different jumps, and I really, really liked that. The flyers need to work on their flexibility and their heel stretches. They had a good pyramid, and just like A-Team, their, not just their dance, but their dance music, loved it. It was great. Woodlands Elite Black Ops. I'm so happy that these boys are actually learning to partner stunt. They had full ups in the beginning of the routine, which is phenomenal. I just love the fact that guys are kind of being forced to have to learn to partner stunt. They did get a full paid bid, rightfully so. I don't really have a lot of critique to give them, except for the fact that their running tumbling could be 10 times cleaner. But the routine was just great overall. They had beautiful baskets. I loved their elite to like the mini pyramid section. And even though their running tumbling isn't the cleanest, their standing tumbling is done and executed very well. So good job, Black Ops. Cheer Athletics Panthers. They came into this competition with an at-large bid. I know they're looking for that full paid bid, but they had a lot of mistakes in their routine that kept them from getting that full paid bid. They had a creative pyramid. I love the opening basket. It's different than your typical kick double basket. I love the fact that there are girl partner stunts in the routine. I love their toe touch transition and their elites. They have a solid routine. It just needs to hit. Oh, and their dance is super fun. Cheer Athletics Cheetahs. Now they already have a full paid bid to Worlds, which I see why. Their partner stunts are amazing. The fact that they have so many boys that are all doing the same partner stunts in that routine is incredible. Usually, well, I know a while ago you would have 1, maybe 2 boys that could do full ups and full arounds and toss cupies, but they've got, I don't even know how many boys they had doing them, but they had a lot of boys doing all these very hard partner stunts. So they've done what they needed to do for partner stunts in the first 12 seconds of the routine. I love that. The boys standing tumbling in the beginning, their timing is perfect. I love their creative transitions. One of my favorite parts of that entire routine was their back walkover up to arabesque. Usually you see cartwheel ups or front handspring ups, but it's very rare that you see back walkover ups, and it was executed well. I think they had a fall the first day, maybe even the second day, but other than that one mistake, it's good, and they should keep that in the routine. I like it a lot. They shouldn't keep it because I like it, but I think they should keep it. They had great timing in their baskets. They had an amazing pyramid, and their play on words in their dance, something about breaking your back, and then the girl did a bridge or something. I don't know. I'm old, you guys, but I hope you know what I'm talking about. And then P.S. Day 2 uniforms. Okay, Cheetahs, I see you. Cheer Athletics Fierce Cats. They ended up getting an at-large bid at this competition, and to be 1,000,000,000% honest, I'm having a hard time understanding why, because that routine was all over the place. They had a lot of mistakes, especially in their tumbling sections, and their stunts weren't as confident as they could have been. As time goes on, they need to add in more body positions so that they'll be ready to compete against those teams at Worlds. Cheer Athletics Swooshcats. They already had an at-large bid before this competition. I think they have an extremely good elite. It just needs to hit. It's a good routine. They do have some creative elements to their routine, and I'm also obsessed with that last tumbling pass. It's like a laid out Arabian, although it does scare me because his tumbling is very powerful. But nonetheless, I'm still obsessed with that last tumbling pass. Stars, Vipers, Anacondas. They got an at-large bid at this competition, which I fully believe they should have. I love the front tumbling in the opening. Anything that is different from the norm, I'm gonna like. You don't see a lot of front handspring fronts. You just don't. So the fact that that girl did that coming up to the front in the beginning of the routine, loved it. And it was good. It was a great routine. I love their jump sequence. They had a lot of creativity in their stunts, but their tumbling overall does need to be cleaner. Oh, and I didn't even know my little sister was on that team. Hey girl, you was cute out there. And the last team that I'm going to be talking about is Cheer Athletics Coalition. This is a new team. This is International Open Small Co-Ed 6. So in the opening, they had that standing double, which was executed perfect. They had that beautiful full basket. And honestly, they just need to incorporate more level 6 stunting skills. They have a lot of level 6 dismounts, but their first elite is basically a level 5 sequence. They need to add more flipping and more inversions, and then they just need to perfect their pyramid. I think it's a good start for them. They also got an at-large bid. So that is my recap of ACA 2017. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and also do not forget to click subscribe. If you guys subscribe, I know that you guys like to watch me. That way I can do more videos like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a positive and love-filled day. Bye!